Hey, what is going on, everybody? Connor Everything back with another video. We're just doing, this should be a pretty quick video, another run-of-the-mill Advanced Wars by Web replay commentary. I said I wanted to cast this one, and I did, because I finally wanted to showcase the highest level player in the tournament, and that is Tryndamere. Tryndamere, like I said, pretty high level. His opponent, in his own right, is also pretty high level. This is his opponent, Roy Wild. So, you know, not a lot of games played, but a high rating and a good record for it. So an unknown is Roy Wild. Tryndamere, however, to show off his there's a reason that I'm showing you guys this again. I've shown you guys this a million times. Really high rating, really good record. Dude is in a global league match against Tordred, perhaps the biggest name in Global League Fog right now. Just saying. So the dude's the real deal, and he's participating in the tournament. Whoever brings him down is bound to be, you know, a Titan Slayer. So what we have here is the Clash of the Titans. We got two pretty good players in their own right, butting heads in the Infantry Cup, and I mean, don't let the thumbnail deceive you. That was just clickbait. You know, who actually wins the game? I don't know. You're just gonna have to stay tuned and see. So with this map, it really has just been the Kindle show. It really just has been the Kindle show. Everybody's playing Kindle. Everybody's doing well as Kindle. You know, I believe Mangs actually did pretty damn well playing Drake on this map. So 2 global damage COs. There was a Lash game, and I really wanted the Lash player to win, and I still, well, no, I don't. Well, now I'm not going to cover it because I just spoiled it. But there was a Lash game, and I really wanted the Lash player to win, and he just didn't come up with the win. I was like, darn it. Really wanted to see an off-meta pick. On meta would also possibly be Andy. Andy healing up units, keep your black boat on your HQ nice and healthy. I believe in the last game we did see an Andy, and it's just not working out like you'd think. You're simply better off, and now that all the games are going, you're simply better off just going straight up matching global damage. So Kindle or Drake, basically. Okay, well, I wanted to cover Kindle again. So all of our units, even air units, gain plus 40% attacks while on urban terrain. Urban Blight is what makes her so deadly. It's you know, global damage. I got keyboard warriored on my last video. Actually, it's missile damage, not global damage. Yeah, all right. It's all the same shit. You know what I'm talking about. But this is actually, I understand that there's missiles and then there's global damage. This is global damage, though, because it affects the entire map as long as you're on a city. So actually it doesn't affect the whole map because you have to be on a city. So what is that called? Yeah, what is that called? It's not global damage. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean. It's global damage. 3 HP damage to anybody on a city or factory or comm tower or airport or HQ or harbor, so just urban terrain, right? That's why it's called Urban Blight. High Society, almost never popped. You're much better off going for 2 Urban Blights in a row. I know that there's some drop-offs, so you can't just spam 2 Urban Blights directly in a row, but you also totally can, because if you have 6 stars saved up, pop your Urban Blight, next turn it comes back, all you gotta do is like sack 1 Battlecopter and you'll get another Urban Blight. So just pop 2 Urban Blights in a row. High Society, it just doesn't work like you think it will. Alright, with that being said, let's see how the highest rated competitor in the tournament plays. Alright, so Tryndamere will waits his black boat first. That's great, I love that. Okay, and then, yep, going for the factory immediately. Yes, both players doing that. Oh, but you know what, I see. So we're going to have a little different opening here simply because... Oh, that's not going to be that different. Okay, so yeah, then both pretty common standard infantry movement to push your infantry out all the way and then grab this property. To not do so would definitely be giving a tempo advantage to your opponent. We'll see. I had such a problem with Nibarius last game, him not blowing over his pipe seam. Ended up taking home the dub. So we will see exactly how this works out. Okay, lots of infantry. We're not in. I mean, it's a 3 factory map. So okay, yeah. So just more infantry. Okay. Again, all standard stuff, and then triple infantry for Roy Wild again. Very okay. That's a lot of infantry. So he has enough gold saved up to really get a good buy next turn, I believe. Okay. Oh, and then there we go. So Trinomir does pop a artillery on turn. What was that? Turn 4. Okay. Oh, I had autoplay on. Sorry. Okay, Roy Wild pushing out, and then Roy Wild actually opens up a tank, and he's going to send that tank to the south immediately. Interesting. So he's expecting I think normally you would send a force to your right and left respectively, and I think that tank is there to counter that exact play. So yep, now we're in range of 2. Now we're in range of 2 buildings here, as is Roy Wild. So pretty similar stuff from both players. Okay. And then a tank for Trinomir after going infantry. And yes, he's parked this artillery here to blow open this pipe seam. We will see if Roy Wild does the same. So pushing out, and then I mean, you know, good tempo by Roy Wild. He's pretty pushed out. Hasn't touched his comm tower yet, but Trinomir has. So I suppose that's the exchange in tempo. Not really much to say. I mean, both players obviously doing a little different infantry movement, but not that different. Then Roy Wild goes tank to reinforce his west, and no artillery to pop open that pipe seam though. Interesting. Okay. So, Trinomir with the comm tower, Roy Wild will begin capturing it next turn. Okay, and this is pretty common. Oh, okay, so this tank has struck this artillery will now strike that, and I believe the pipe seam is now open. We may see it updated next turn. No, it appears it still has 39 health, so, I mean, that should definitely be an open pipe seam. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that was the first time it was hit. At any rate, it will be open next turn. God, no artillery for the pipe seam. But you know, Nibarius had a good point when he played his game. He commented. He said, "I'm not popping that pipe seam because I want the tempo advantage. To just rush your units out so quickly is like." You know, he did get a tempo advantage. Now he ended up getting slammed by Hua and pushed back and kind of won off of a really clutch Urban Blight plus his battleship. But you know, it was a good point, and he ended up not eating it because he won. So the pipe seam is finally open. We'll see what units move here. So this has shot at the pipe seam to open it. You just can't see it. Okay, finally. Okay, so then Trinomir goes 2 recons. Get vision to his north and his east. This tank is a nice tempo advantage, and if Roy Wild can get a tank over here, I mean, I suppose this tank isn't doing much. It's just going to be met with other tanks. But if Roy Wild can get a tank over here while Trinomir has none, that could spell disaster for Trinomir. Okay, pushing out. Oh, by the way, so Trinomir messaged me and said, "Hey, I know you said you wanted to make a video on my game. You know, I made a couple mistakes. I don't know if you really want to make a video of it." I said, "No, I think we really just want to see exactly what the highest rated player in the tournament looks like." So, wow, no engagements on day 10 yet. Trinomir pushing out, you know, infantry presence is pretty standard, although. Wow, Trinomir has successfully captured this property. That is huge. How did he get there so fast? That's really impressive. It is tough to capture these properties. Because look, I mean, Roy Wild will step on. Okay, nice. Wow. See, this was smart too. I'm getting a lot better in my fog matches, and it's been working, pushing anti-air out early, like right when you think about it, because you know nothing is more devastating than having a 2-tank push with maybe an artillery behind it and being met with a battlecopter and no way to deal with it. You're forced to pull back. They can even find you in the fog with a recon and then hit you again with the battlecopter. So getting an anti-air out to both fronts is crazy important, very important. So good vision for Roy Wild. He will definitely attempt to capture that city, I assume. And then, sorry. Roy Wild looking really good on this capture game right here. He will be met with infantry, but Tryndamere is not up to snuff when it comes to these cities, because Roy Wild will now actually push very close to those cities and contest them. I mean, he can contest this city, which is pretty cool. Is he spreading himself too thin? I don't think so. He's got a great tank presence here, so spread himself over here, and he's not spreading himself thin. These are all his properties anyway. It's Tryndamere who's not contesting them like Roy Wild is. Tryndamere doing a good job of just, you know, kind of death-balling early, though. I don't know if it's a good job. It's a job. Okay, so, like I said, and so Tryndamere does not have vision of this. He'll get it. He can easily get it. He'll just bring his infantry right here to get vision of everything, I'm certain. Okay, he does not see this tank, but he does see these two properties being captured, and he's like, huh. His infantry must be pretty spread out if that's the case, and kind of is. Okay. Just waits his... Interesting. What is this move, Tryndamere? Don't you think this is a little exposed? What are you doing? Was that a mistake? I won't question the madman. Oh my god, you could have taken a shot. Alright, he's conceding. He said, okay, if I get mine, you get yours. I'm not going to sack any units into it. That's fine. Weird place for this to sit, for sure. With vision of this forest, dude, with vision of this forest, drive this into here. Drive your tank into here. They did not see this go in. Drive your tank into here. Yep, didn't see this go in. Drive your tank into here, and then you can take a shot at the tank that takes a shot at that. So I think that might have been a misplay from Tryndamere. Tryndamere, let me know what you think. If you had grand plans in mind, let me know. Okay, awesome early anti-air from Tryndamere will respond to this well. This is really good. Okay, all right, pushing out, and then an anti-air response coming at a great time for Roy Wild too. So both players doing a good job of preemptive anti-air play. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Capture, forest, capturing. He's not going to get any of these. These infantry are going downtown in an earlier round. Did I already make that joke? I think I did. Oh, here we go. Wow. What's the game plan here, Tryndamere? Obviously, okay, good. Okay, wow, super duper good. Oh, very nice. He did not see that drive in. He, you know, Roy Wild had no vision of this driving in, nor has he ever had vision of it. Oh, he did. He just had vision of it. So I think if Roy Wild is smart, he'd assume that it's in this brush. We'll see if he watches the replay, exactly how he decides to handle this. Oh, this is a tough wall break. So originally I was like, dude, you got to protect this at all costs. This is protected. I don't know how he's gonna wall break this. And you're gonna have to get vision of this artillery first, and then take a shot at it. And the only way to do that would be to dislodge this infantry on a road. Okay, here we go. And then another. So you know, Roy Wild concerned that this is gonna go down. Or sorry, Tryndamere concerned that this is gonna go down. I wouldn't be. What in the world is going to wall break that right now? Nothing. Maybe an anti-air here and then a tank out of the blue, but I don't know. I mean, look at your side. You got to assume that both sides look similar, as they pretty much do. So yeah, this is going to be a slaughter for A slaughter of Trinimir's troops, but a slaughter for Roy Wild, I suppose. I don't know. Okay, and yeah, he's gonna. Ooh. All right. I would have just cleaned this up fully with a tank and then an infantry. I don't know what play that was by Roy Wild, but it, you know, if you clean up with a tank and no, clean it up, yeah. So I don't know. Weird play by what? He doesn't care that Trinimir's about to get this. Is he really worried about Trinimir's troop presence? Oh man, a recon would do him. Oh, he does have a recon, dude. This is weird because this recon would have sit nicely here, and it would have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would have gotten vision of at least these 3 troops. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely not how I would play, but I got out in the first round, and I'm not a highly rated fog player, so can't say. So see that goes down. Oh, and that gets cleaned up. Oh, jeez. That is a city boosted, city boosted. I would have just cleaned this up with a tank and then an infantry. That would have been perfectly fine, Roy. And then yeah, well I see. But then a tank would have been able to hit you from the city, so yeah, okay. But look, a tank hit you from the city anyway, so I don't know, man. That seemed like a bad turn for Roy Wild. Oh, this is protected now, and with no artillery and no, he's not gonna pop this pipe seam. He's got no artillery. Wall breaking, that's gonna take a tank on a shoal, and that's just not gonna be fun. Oh shit. Trinimir getting cocky. He wants a double engage on the city, so the city is left open, and then he can come in with a tank, mayhaps, and then hit it hard. Okay. Goes double tank infantry, and he'll be able to shuffle these out lickety-split. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. So yeah, that's gone. But look, God, the Kindle shooting back from the city just hurts, man. It just hurts. Okay, and this will not go down. But if he wants to double up, okay, so that's actually not the worst. Can one-shot that. Okay, yeah, definitely not the worst. And then he can come in here. Okay, nice. Okay, good turn by Roy Wild, I gotta say. Still dead even. Trinimir actually does have a troop value advantage. He has not bought yet, though. Okay, that's a tough engagement. I don't know. Why would you take that? I don't know. Okay, now he pops. He just got enough for Urban Blight. The first, ooh, and it's a biggin. It is a biggin. That was ill-advised of Trinimir to drive all of these troops onto cities. So let's see, 90k down to so 10k damage, 10k damage, but with low troop value right now. So pretty good. Wow. Actually, pretty devastating turn for Trinimir caused by. It's a devastating turn for both players. One positive, one negative. Okay, take a shot, and then God, no plans to bus. He's not about to bus this pipe seam. A good shot there. A good shot there. Oh my God, nice. Okay, so that's busted wide open, and he can take a nice city shot here. He does not go for the Urban Blight yet. Now he goes for the Urban Blight. Gonna build up his power a little bit, then pop an very smart by Trinimir. Oh, ouch! That stings. That surely stings. Oh, that probably could have one shot. Probably a bad luck roll if I'm guessing. Just guessing though. Nice shot there. Oh, it's crazy how devastating a turn can be just to get shellacked out of the fog. You know, it's crazy because it was looking so good for Roy Wild. Now he's deep in ring debt. That's an inside joke with my family. He is deep in ring debt. Whew. Not enough tanks, I guess. Roy. Okay, so go get the power saw. No, Trinimir, so go get the power saw. Oh, really? I'm gonna go get it. I mean, he's got 2 on the field. I'd be a little bit concerned about this getting baboomba'd, but we'll see. Roy Wild, no plans to make a battlecopter, I guess, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Battlecopters are good on this map, guys. They really are. Battlecopters are great on this map. It takes forever to reinforce with an anti-air, so don't be shy. They are expensive, and it's not a very high-income map, so I suppose. Okay, and then tank infantry, just pulling back, I suppose, as he should. Yeah, just pulling back, comes in. Okay, uses the black belt for repair, good. And then Trinamir finally getting this building, and Trinamir has an income lead. Wow, I didn't even notice this. Roy Wild was not able to dislodge and take this, and Trinamir doesn't even have this. What is going on? What kind of income lead is this? What is so Roy Wild is obviously missing this. And that would swing it, and then this. Okay, so yeah, that's it's just this is the one flipped one, and Trinamir has not even gotten this yet. Ooh, able to finish and get vision. Ooh, take a nice shot, dude. Roy Wild, you know you're getting shelled from here. I mean, that infantry just killed another infantry, so I guess not the worst. Hold on, is this it? What theme is this? Oh, Jess is in. Okay, Jess is in a reboot camp. Okay, I was like, I thought she was a dual strike CO for a sec. What'd they do to her theme? Her theme was so good in dual strike. Listen to this theme. Ugh. Oh, they completely fried it, my girl. What color hair does she have? My red-haired lesbian queen. What did they do to your fucking theme? It was so good. Dual Strike nailed it, and they just kind of ruined it. Whatever. Personal opinion, I suppose. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there's I don't know if there's going to be any big buy, any big engagement on this map, but sizable force appear for Trinamir. Or Roy Wild. Trinamir's got to be careful. He looks weak. I surely hope he doesn't overextend. Knowing his. Okay, so you know, ends up just kind of sat. Oh, okay. He's overextending. Okay, I would not have gone in this area. I don't know. Okay, all right. Does not see the anti-air. I wonder what he'll do with this B-copter. I'm sure he's just waiting to use it. That's kind of what's happening. A full ass front shift, full frontal is what that's called, right? When you fully shift fronts, it's called a full frontal. I think that's what it's called. Okay, pulls back. Okay, so he does not engage with the copter. I gotta say, my ape brain probably would have taken this engagement. Probably would have. Okay, takes a shot from the plains, shot from the road. Oh, he's about to bust. He's about to absolutely bust this this anti-air, which it will get artillery, which it will get. Okay, yeah, that's I would have taken a shot at that. Okay, here we go. I haven't forgotten about the push-ups. I haven't forgotten about the push-ups and sit-ups. I think I'm at 60 push-ups, 50 sit-ups. I will do them. I will do them. All right. I have not forgotten. All right, I'll do them. Okay, someone's just gotta be in my room and remind me before I shoot the next video to just drop and give me 20. Okay, take a shot here. Take a shot there. Okay, yeah, nothing too interesting. I mean, yeah, you know, Roy Wild went all in. Oh my god. Oh shit. And then now this battlecopter can do whatever it wants, and this isn't even going to be able to touch it because it can't even wall break. Wow, so both players at a high society. So I think Trinamir's thought process is he sees all of these empty cities and he figures that an urban blight would not do anything, and he's correct. Okay, so the Neo Tank buy. Here we go. He's got a Neo Tank buy. Knowing that Roy Wild has an urban blight, let's see, high society. Oh well, that's exciting. I didn't know. Okay, all right. Okay, so high society, dude. I literally have to go back and read this. Urban bonuses, so hitting at more than double, and attack for all units is increased by 3% for every city owned. City owned. So I wonder if that just means cities. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 41. So we're just going to call that an extra 41% damage. If you're hitting from a city, plus the 10% that you just get for popping, that's an extra 51% damage. Okay, Roy Wild, let's see what happens. A high society. What will that do? Ooh. Yeah, that's got to be expected. Okay, what will this do? Ooh, on the city. Yeah, that looks good, man. Can this one-shot this? What will this do? Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that will definitely kill. Oh, city boosted? Ooh, that was cool to see. Huge city boost. Huge. Okay, what will this do? This will one-shot. Yes! A high society. What will this do? Down to 2? I mean, I would have expected it to do a little bit more, but still really good. What will this do? Oh, nothing. Okay. Okay, he comes in. Yeah, so a high society from Roy Wild, who is now up on troop value, up on unit count. Trinamir has not taken his turn, and he has not bought yet. So we'll see. Will Trinamir? Nah, he just goes for the old UB, the Urban Blight. And in this case, what does this do? We're at 109k. So it just goes down 10k. I would have loved to see a high society from Trinamir there. I really would have loved it. And a high society that would have one-shot, 100% that would have one-shot. This will definitely get the kill. But what does it matter if it one-shots? I don't know. It's down to 1. It's not going to do anything. And there's no really wall to break here. So that'll one-shot. Oh, yeah. Big time. Boom. Okay. And, oh, he's going so hard. Yep. This is suddenly, it just looks kind a high society would have been nice to see. I would have loved to see that engagement with a high society. Wow, I'm really glad we got to see a high society this game. And, you know, with that, Roy Wild is way back on his heels. But what did we learn from the last game with Nefarious Buster? He came back from a deficit that looked exactly like this. So he can come in, yeah, that's a good shot, gets lots of, yeah, so like I said, this game is, I knew it wasn't going to be that exciting, but it's the 2 highest players in the tournament. And you know what? Out of all the games I've casted, these players played pretty much like you'd expect every other player to be. I think Trinamir showed a lot of discipline. So it's not like Trinamir showed discipline in this area, but Trinamir front shifted right here. Big front shift. Look, goes from here to here. Consolidates his lone. And what does Roy Wild do? He sees all of this. What does Roy Wild do? He fights into it. I know it looks like you have a sizable force, man, but a really mature move would have been to cut back, have this battlecopter join the fray, and then see where that goes from there. You have a nice force here. This all can sit here and maybe even work on this front, but to attack into this glob. So let's see what happens. By the way, Roy Wild attacks into this glob. Trinamir. So it goes from this to this. I mean, this to this. You lost 30k in damage, all because you attacked into the blob. And look at this disparity now. Really is crazy. The high society was nuts and brought the game back into check. But look, man, all your troops are now completely hung out to dry. You have to know Trinamir has troops coming in to back it up. And boom, literally almost all of them gone. But just like that. So, tip for playing against Trinamir in round 2, I'd say play like him. Trinamir chose not to engage in here. Consolidate his troops. He took his student loans, he took his credit card debt, he took maybe his mortgage, and he consolidated it into one loan, into one force, and Roy Wild just slammed into the the Berlin Wall, and you know, sometimes the Berlin Wall does fall if we have a good president. But right now, you know, Joe Biden, I don't think he'd make the. I don't think if the Berlin Wall was up, he'd make it fall. I'm kidding. We're not getting political. We're not getting political on this channel. I'm fucking kidding. He's doing all right. He's doing just fine. All right. I still have a good job. I can still make YouTube videos. So as long as I can keep doing that, I guess I don't give a shit. All right. That's all I got. You know, so I'm sorry that, like, videos come out so late. I've been really busy, one with work. I'm in this, like, pseudo-busy season where it's not busy season, but I'm kind of making myself do busy season. So, anyway, I'm busy with work, and also I'm just doing a lot of fun stuff. I'm going to a lot of baseball games recently. I go to see the Diamondbacks play because I live in Arizona. And then I just having friends over a bunch, so I just don't have a lot of time to sit in front of a screen, so... I want to make more content, and I definitely want to play more games. So I think I'm probably just gonna sit here and play some Super Auto Pets finally. I know I've been saying I will for a super long time, but I think I'm finally gonna do it, and just to get some more variety and mix it up. I don't know. This is just me monologuing. All right. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I might cast one more game from round 2. I know this map's getting kind of stale. I just don't have a lot of games that I've played in that are particularly fun to cast. I don't know. If I see any games that might be fun to cast that I play in, I will definitely hit you up. You guys like to send me replays of, like, you guys playing and hope that I cast them, and I don't know if you're low-ish elo, I don't want to. I really am uninterested in just casting, you know, a random game, to be honest. But like if you're like, whoa, check out this match between, you know, Starflash and a Nightmare, you know, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I will, and if it's cool, I'd probably cast it. Anyway, again, stop the monologue, end the video, upload it to YouTube. All right, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Bye.